What is up, RC enthusiasts? I'm back here again today. I got for you guys something different. Not an RC car, but it's something we need for our RCs for sure. Without this, fun will be shortened. Well, here we go. I got you guys a smart charger. So this charger right here is one of the newer version chargers that are out there. Kind of like those iSDTs and stuff. Yeah, it's got that new screen, new options for charging, and hopefully it lasts a long time. I have no experience with this charger. I did go through their list of chargers to see which one I would want to review, and this one caught my eye the most. I didn't realize how small this charger was going to be. It's pretty cool, so let's go ahead and get into this. This right here is called the GT Power Intelligent Balance Charger. It's AC/DC, and it's got 2 ports, so you can charge 2 batteries at the same time. Now I will have a video out there about battery charging and stuff in the future, so you can see my techniques and how I charge batteries and how I get multiple batteries to charge at the same time. So we'll get through that in another video, but for now this is just a little review on this GT Power V6 Duo charger, they call it. So like I said, it is AC and DC powered, so you can power it up with another battery to charge your other battery, or you can plug it into your wall outlet and charge it from home. So let's get to this. Let's open this up. I'll bring you guys closer so you can guys get a closer look at this tiny little thing. Well, here we go. The Dual Intelligent Balance Charger AC/DC V6 Duo. Power 400 watts. It says 2 times 200 watts power in DC mode. 200 watt power auto distribution in AC mode. It's made by GT Power right here. There's going to be some of your other things you might want to read up on. Some of the specs. There's same as the front. And safety stuff. And nothing in the bottom. Let's go ahead and open this up. Upon opening, you're going to be greeted with a piece of foam. Protect the charger. Here's your instruction manual. We even get a cool little sticker from GT Power right there. That's right here, and so it includes a power cord. That's all I see in here. And whatever this is, oh, it looks like 2 little legs to lift it up, to tilt it, so you can tilt it towards you. And the charger right here. There you guys go. Look at that. It's a pretty nice charger. I mean, I got pretty big hands, but still, that's small. It fits in my hand, pretty much. It can sit on top of my hand like that. So as you can tell back here, you got yourself the AC power plug, and then you got your DC power right here. So you're gonna put your battery if you wanna run it DC style or through a battery. Up here you got it looks like a 2 amp USB, so you can plug your phone into there and charge your phone too. And right here you got yourself a micro USB port, and it looks like it's for loading to your PC for firmware upgrades and for data logging and stuff like that probably. And you got a giant fan back here to keep things cool. On the sides, it's just plain and black, nothing there. In the front, you got your XT60 connectors, which is pretty common for you quad guys. Now you can get yourself some adapters to go in here to add other kind of stuff. And here you got your balance port, so your balance port just plugs straight into there. But what's good about this is if you have adapters like these, so I can convert it to JST, this just plugs in here like so. And then now you got a JST plugged on there. And here I got a Dean's adapter, so if I plug that in through here, so now I can charge myself some JSTs and some Deans. And right here you can just plug, see I have a board like this right here, and you can just literally plug that into, so yeah, if you plug that into there and you plug this into here, now I've got my balance charger array right here. Yeah, there you go. You got your balance plug plugged in there, and then your power, and you can just charge your batteries that way. Same with this. And if you're just gonna charge one of these little batteries, you know, for my little helicopter up there, all you need to do is plug this in to the JST right here, and your balance port, that just goes straight into here. So yeah, there you go. And it's no problem to charge 2 different batteries at the same time with this charger. So you can charge a 3-cell or a 4-cell on this side, or a 6-cell on this side, and a 2-cell on this side. It doesn't matter. You can charge different batteries on each side. They have their own channels, and they have their own scroll wheels up here to do their own settings for each channel. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and power this up and see how it looks like on. Alright, well there you go. That's how it looks like when you turn it on. It just comes onto this screen right here. And if you turn this wheel, you're going to see a little channel 1 thing right here that lets you know you're on that channel. And if you scroll this wheel, it switches over to this side. So it says channel 2 right there, and that's how you go from this channel to that channel. Now, this charger right here will split the power, so you can't really charge 200 watts or 16 amps on each side at the same time, especially if it's plugged into the wall. But if it's plugged into a powerful enough power source with the DC style, then it's up to 400 watts and charge a lot faster that way. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through the menu right here. Now if you hold down on any of these scroll wheels, it'll take you to the system settings. You can put the channel outputs to any power you want, set those up. The minimum input voltage, you can set that up if you're running batteries to run the charger. So that's a good way to keep it from batteries from getting fully discharged. You got your backlight settings right here. You got 3 settings. You got the low, medium, and high. Same with the volume, you got 3 settings. And the backlight settings too, you also have a settings for a sensor, because it's got a sensor right over here, so it could just dim itself or brighten itself whenever it needs to. I have mine set to middle right here, it looks like. You got language, you got firmware update, then you got system information, system self-checking, and then you go back. So when you're in this menu right here, I've got this tiny little 2-cell 260 milliamp hour battery plugged into this channel. So we're going to go ahead and get that battery charged. As you can tell right here, it shows you the battery voltage I already have. It looks like this battery is almost charged all the way already. You can just go down here, you can set your battery type. And this one can do LiHV, LiPo, lithium ion, Li-Fi, PB, which is like your car batteries. So nickel metal hydride and cadmium down there. So it's got pretty much everything you could want right here. So I'm going to pick LiPo since I'm using a LiPo. Here you can select balance charge, charge, fast charge, discharge, storage charge. So we're going to do fast charge. Cell voltage, you can set that at where you want the cells to end. I'm going to set it here to 425. Cell count 2S, it does this automatically. I mean, you can do it yourself, but it'll detect it automatically once you have it plugged into the balance port. Then you have your current settings. You wouldn't want to charge this tiny little 260 milliamp hour battery at 6 amps, so I'd say a safe one for this battery would be 1 amp, 1.5 amps, maybe even 2 amps. Because it'll taper down as the charge gets full, so it'll go ahead and taper down the amps and you don't have to worry about damaging your batteries. It takes care of that for you. And down here you just hit that start button. Battery check, please wait. And there you go. Now it's starting to charge that battery on that side. Oh, so you can tell right there, it's already telling me that that battery is charged. So that's what it sounds like when the battery's charged, guys. That was a good demo for you guys right there. And we have this other lead right here, so we could charge another battery. So like I said, you could charge a 2-cell on this side, you could charge a 6-cell on the other side, or vice versa. And I'm going to try to plug 2 batteries into this thing, and I'll show you how the menu looks like when 2 batteries are plugged into it. Alright, so now I got 2 batteries plugged in here. On the channel 1, I've got a 2-cell 2200 mAh battery plugged into my balance board right here. And right here I've got a 4-cell 1500 for my quadcopters plugged in straight to the XT60 and balance plug right there. So that's 2 different batteries plugged in right here. I am running this off of batteries right now because for the demonstration, if I run this off of the AC power, it is going to keep the fan running at all times in the back. It does annoy people sometimes that stays on. They wish that it doesn't stay on, but for me, it actually works out because I accidentally leave my chargers plugged in all the time, you know, and this one right here, the fan's running, you're not going to leave it running, so you're going to figure out that it's on and you're going to turn it off. And you know, a safety feature that was accidentally built in for me. Alright guys, well, as you can tell right here on the channel 2, it's showing the voltages of this battery right now. And if I go through here, it'll show me the voltage of this battery right now, which is pretty low, 3.51, 3.61. They're not even balanced on that one. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set this one up and click that. Then you're gonna do start mode. It says fast charge LiPo 2.2. It detected everything for me. Click that, and that will start that charging. So now that battery's charging. Now we just go ahead and scroll this wheel, and it'll switch to this channel. And then now it'll detect the 4S right there, fast charging, and just press start. And there you go. You have both batteries charging at the same time. Now the screen will change into a split screen pretty soon, so it'll show you both voltages on both batteries. So let's wait for it to do that real quick. There you go. You see right there, it lets me know how many amps I'm charging on this battery, how many has been put into the battery, and the voltages of each cell. Same with this side. So that's for each battery right here. So that's pretty cool. And then when you scroll down, you can get the individual battery voltages. And if you scroll down one more, you can get the ohms on the battery to see how much resistance your battery has. So that's pretty cool. It gives you the resistance readings on your batteries. Now I would say if you have a battery plugged in this way, that would be a more accurate resistance reading than having it running through all these wires through this balance port right here. So if you have this balance plate right here, you're not going to get as accurate of a reading, in my opinion, for the battery resistance. So just take that into consideration right there. You'd want to have a connection with less wires just like this to get a more accurate reading. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty cool. It gives you resistance readings, and then when you're not touching the scroll wheels, it'll go back to this dual setting if you have two different types of batteries charging, so it lets you know the status of both your batteries. So yes guys, that's pretty awesome. You know, I recommend this charger for sure. It's definitely one of the better ones. Now I have a couple of other chargers that I've had for years. I got 3 chargers like this. One of them's a touchscreen, but they're all pretty much the older version 4-button chargers, people like to call them, or the click 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 chargers where you just press yes yes yes. So this one right here is a little bit more intuitive, a little easier to use, a lot of nice options to it, and you know, compact size definitely makes it easy to take places. Well, there you guys go, the GT Power V6 Duo. Very versatile charger. You can charge almost anything with this. You can charge your car battery with this too. So yeah, nice charger, nice and compact. I like the design. You know, there's other ones out there that are pretty cool. I'll put a link in my description below to all the other ones I think that are pretty good on Banggood, so check those out. There are a couple of chargers that are pretty good for the money, and they got a couple of chargers that are more affordable than this that are still pretty good for the money. So check those out if you want to see more other chargers. This is the one I did end up wanting to pick up, so I'm glad I did, and I do like it. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helped you decide on what charger you want. Now don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe below if you want to see more of this kind of content. And as always, have fun, go out there, and run that RC.